Hello Leo, I'm Tamara and this reading is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon and Leo Rising sign for second half of February 2019. I'm going to do Celtic Cross and I'm going to choose 10 cards for you. And the card underneath the deck, we have the Moon, card of Cancer. But also card, first of all, it's Major Arcana card, but it's also card of secrets, hidden, something hidden from you, lies sometimes, unclarity. So we'll see how this one is going to play with the rest of the cards. At the heart of the reading we got Six of Cups, which is crossed by Seven of Swords. At the base of the reading we got Three of Pentacles. In your recent past we got the Devil card. Crowns the reading Three of Cups. In your near future Seven of Wands. That's better. We have Page of Cups for you, your ego. In your environment we have the High Priestess, hopes and fears we have Nine of Swords, and the outcome is Six of Pentacles. At the heart of the reading we got two completely different cards. One of them is very positive, one of them is not very positive. Six of Cups talks about children. You will see that every single cup is full of flowers. Flowers represents children. Children are the flowers of our life. Some sort of positivity. For some of you, dear Leos, it might be that children will bring you a lot of happiness this last couple of weeks in February. There will be, I don't know, maybe they will bring good results from school, or you will be very happy with your children. But it's also a card of nostalgia about the past, or maybe someone from the past will reappear in your life. Could be the old friend whom you lost contact with, could be siblings who live far away from you. They will give you a surprise visit. Could be exes. Even if your relationship with those exes ended on a sour note, maybe this time when these people appear in our life, they will be more sort of positive. They might be asking for reconciliation, maybe talking about that they realize their mistakes. They might be asking you to take them back, and or maybe just you will be just reminiscing, and there won't be any negativity in this time. However, I would have been, if it's some of your exes will reappear in your life, I would have trust them completely, because we have a Seven of Swords there. And for some of you, there's someone is trying to get away with something. So it's quite particularly having a Devil card in the past. It might be quite clearly seen by those two cards that someone from the past will reappear and will decide to take. It could be actually literally someone wants to take something from you, some of your material resources. Could be get away with something. They would do something to you and they try to get away with that. So be careful, be vigilant. If this person is from the past, don't sort of eagerly trust this person and eagerly sort of embrace them back, and be careful. That's all I want to say. At the bottom of the reading, at the base of the reading, we got Three of Pentacles, because that could be actually a three-party situation for some of you. But it's also a card of work, maybe starting a new job, a new position at work, maybe new career, because it's a card of someone of apprentice, someone who is learning. Sometimes even on a high position, when we start a new job, we still have to go through the couple of months of probation or being introduction and that sort of period for some of you. You might be watched from a side by your seniors, and they would be just assessing you, how well you're performing. Are you worse of this position? You know, have you been worse of being chosen for this position? But you will pass all the tests. It's actually a card of test exams. Some of you who is at university or study, they might be passing the exams at this stage. Commissions, maybe someone will be some commission checking, you know, your if you got your business, maybe health commission or something like that, checking how well is your for example restaurant is performing. So that sort of thing. It's also card of working as a team with someone. If you're running your own business, there might be you working with some other people, and it's a good connection between all three of you. But for those of you who are in a love triangle, that card could be indication of, you know, this person being sneaky, this person being dishonest, and there might be a three-party situation. I see two cards of threes. For some of them it's a very, very sort of strong message. Just be careful. Having a devil card as well, again, card of addictions, a card of someone maybe have alcohol problems, drugs, gambling. It's also us being sort of addicted or attached to someone who doesn't serve us, who is not good for us, but we can't really break those chains, and we can't get away from this person. There might be sometimes just a financial situation, because we got nowhere to go, actually, you know, we have to support children or something like that. That's what I see in a recent past, and that's why maybe that's children over here. That's the card of the children. For some of you, as I said, it might be definitely a three-party situation. Three of Cups got this negative meaning, but some of you who managed to break those chains, it might be a card of celebration, going out with the friends, having some small reunion with the friends and having a good time. But that's what's the crown. So the highlight of this, I'm sure you won't be like every day going all end of the February having and celebrating, but this particular celebration will be a highlight of the last 2 weeks of February for you. In the near future, I think you will have to stand for yourself. So if that's what we're talking about, this three-party situation, then you need to stand for yourself. You need to stand for your moral grounds. You need to stand for what you believe, for your boundaries. Keep your boundaries strong. Don't let anyone sort of break those boundaries for you, and you know, don't bend your moral standards for someone who probably doesn't deserve it. Be strong, defend yourself, defend what belongs to you. The cards also, remember, I was talking about financial resources, maybe your material resources. Someone will try to get away with something. Defend yourself, defend what is yours. For some of you, Page of Cups is the news, quite positive news will be coming. It's also a start of new relationship. Maybe you will end here and you decided to start something new, maybe just going on a date, to be honest. But Pages is also children. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. The child is very sensitive. You need to be careful with this little one. Protect his emotion and look after him, particularly if you yourself in a quite complicated situation at the moment. There might be a lot of stress and anxiety and worries and tension at home. Make sure you protect this little one, because it's quite a sensitive person. But as I said, they also messengers. They bring good news, because the Cups is all about love. It's all about positivity. Someone around you could be quite intuitive. maybe will be giving you advice. Also could be a clairvoyant. Maybe you will be seeing a clairvoyant. The High Priestess is all about mystique, about you know, astrology, tarot cards, secrets as well. It's all about secrets, magic. But it's also card of intuition, so someone is very intuitive around you. Maybe you will be talking to this person, discussing your problems. But card also talks about no action, that at some point in your situation you need to let the fate, let the destiny, let the universe take control over your situation. You can't yourself rule it. You know, sometimes it's, you need to take that step back and let the situation develop itself. That's what the High Priestess is telling you. Hopes and fears, I think it's fears, of course. It's sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, depression. Sometimes, you know, if you wake up in the middle of the night and the thoughts straight away overwhelm you to the point that it's you constantly thinking about the situation and you can't go back to sleep. You do need to sort of use whatever tools are available. I don't know, maybe meditation to calm yourself down, some herbal medicine, maybe just to calm your nervous system. I don't know, listen, there is a lot of YouTube channels where you can listen this guided meditation or hypnotherapy and stuff like this, or just go and talk to someone, close friends. Maybe they can help you with your, you know, when we talk things through, we feel better afterwards. Your outcome is the Six of Pentacles, card of reciprocity, a card of balance, emotional balance, financial balance. Try to keep you, first of all, this very simple pragmatic lessons to you, Leo. Try to keep your books balanced. So try to keep your financial balance at the end of February. There will be quite a lot of hands stretching towards you. People will be asking for money, but before you give money to anyone, make sure you have enough for yourself. That's your first and main priority. Also in relationship, don't be the one who is always giving everything, emotions, finances, love, affection. Make sure that your partner invest as much as you do, so to keep those relational skills as well in balance, to keep this relationship in balanced position as well. So that's a very strong message for you, dear Leo. Let's see what's additional messages we have for you from the Lenormand cards. I have a woman, I have a fish, and I have a tree, which is nice, the roots. The woman could be your, for men it could be your love interest, for some women it could be you yourself. The money talks about finances, finances are coming to you. For men it could be you will be spending money, or you're spending money and buying a home with this woman, because tree is planting the roots, maybe buying a property together, starting the new life together, putting those roots into the earth. For the ladies it could be you might be, you have some finances and you want to put those roots, you might be just deciding to establish yourself somewhere or with someone. To have that, you know, oak tree growing for yourself, oak tree of your life. And this fish is talking about financial resources, and I think financially you will be able to keep that balance. It will be quite successful last couple of weeks for you, dear Leos. Let's see what's the Romance Angels Oracle cards are going to tell us. And we have, keep an open mind for some of you. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you who are looking for love, keep an open mind, because the person could be slightly different to your usual type you go out with. Let's see what's the wisdom of the oracle deck is telling us. And we have clean it up. And clean it up tells you that you need to finish something in your life before you start something new. In order to start a new chapter from the clean page, from the zero ground, from the completely blank page, you need to make a clearance in your situation, in your life, and this way clear the space for something new to come into your life. It also talks about clean it up. It's about clarity. Get a clarity in your situation, whatever way you can. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. You remember we had that moon card, which is the major arcana card, talks about secrets, something hidden, and you need to clean it up in order to, get a clarity as well. Let's see what's the Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck is going to tell us. For some of you, the waiting game. Some of you are, and look at the card, it's very similar to this one. We still got the roots, we got the oak tree. So some of you are playing that waiting game. You probably need to wait for some time before you will be able, for some of you ladies particularly, maybe need to wait for a little bit before you will be in that prosperous situation when you will have enough finances, enough resources to sort of plant those roots either with someone or on your own. And the same applies to men. Maybe you need to be patient. There is some waiting game, for someone to solve their own problems before you can plant those roots with this person. That's all I have for you, my dear Leos. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for being with me, and see you soon again in March. And goodbye.